Welcome to week number 2. We're going to split this up into 3 different videos. The first one's going to be talking about after you work out, what should you eat that's quick, that is still nourishing, and that's filling that 80% of the time eating healthy instead of that 20% where you curb in any craving and eat whatever you're thinking about having. The next video is going to talk about just what we're doing when we're going out to eat. We're not looking at exercise in that case. This is just more so just what should you look at when you're quickly going out to eat. And then the last one's going to talk about a more sit-down restaurant for Jack's wife, Frida, for example. So for today, hypothetical example, you just took a Monday strength and conditioning workout at Sessions South Williamsburg location. And you're tired, you're feeling good though, you're energized, and you want something healthy that will help you recover post-exercise to be able to go back for that strength workout tomorrow that you already booked. So we have Roca that's right down the street. We decided to go into there. The big thing that we want to look at when we're ending a workout or once we finish a workout to help us recover is carbohydrates and protein. That's going to be the 2 biggest things to focus on. The reason is that when we exercise, especially with the strength and conditioning and the Metcon days in particular, we're depleting our glycogen stores, which are essentially the carbohydrates that are broken down, that are stored in our muscles and our liver for energy that our body pulls out for energy. So we depleted that during the workouts. Now we have to replenish that for the next workouts coming or for the next activity that you're planning on doing that day. So in this case, a wrap would be a great idea. It is double the carbohydrates. We do have a wrap, and we can also choose a base of carbohydrates as well. So in this case, I would go with a whole wheat wrap, just because we are looking at more whole wheat instead of the flour option, and adding more carbohydrates on top of that. So we add a whole wheat wrap. For the base, we're looking at rice, tomato, lentils. Those are all great. If you are choosing a animal source of protein, I would go with the rice. You can also do these 2 and double up on the protein, but if you're a vegan or a vegetarian and you're getting the mixed vegetable protein source, I would definitely opt for the tomato bulgur or the black lentils, just because these 2 are going to be a lot higher in protein than any of the other bases. And that will give you more protein while still giving you a good mix, a good variety of vegetables, which will give you the minerals and the vitamins that you need. But if you're choosing a lean protein source, rice pilaf is great, and I would do half and half with rice pilaf and maybe an arugula as well, just to get some good leafy greens in there. So we have the base down. Next, we move into the proteins. 80% of the time, we want to aim for about lean sources of protein. That's going to be the grilled chicken and the salmon. The beef is going to be higher in fat. The falafels are typically deep fried, so we want to avoid that. And the spicy chicken is good. However, usually when chicken is marinated, especially and it's just sitting in the sauces can typically contain a lot of sodium that we don't notice right away, and so we want to try to avoid that as much as possible. So the grilled chicken option is going to be great. The lemon salmon also is going to be a good option as well. When we're looking at toppings, really this isn't going to move the needle too much either way, so really pick whatever you enjoy here. I would opt for an avocado in this case, maybe some feta cheese, and then one other vegetable, maybe some cucumber or some beets as well. Beets can also help post-exercise, because it helps to dilate your blood vessels, which will help you to recover and decrease a little bit of inflammation as well, which is good post-workout. So really pick up whatever you want, but I would look at what is a healthy fat, and avoid any of these crispy onions or croutons or things of that nature. Next, for the dips. These dips are all really solid. I'm going to be straight up with you guys. Like, a lot of dips sometimes have a creamier base, but these are all yogurt bases, which are great. So really, you cannot go wrong with any of these. So pick however many you like, whatever one you enjoy. You really can't go wrong here. And then finishing out with sauces, I would avoid all of these. I would opt for an olive oil or a vinegar or lemon juice, maybe a little bit of balsamic. This one's going to have extra sugar in it, so maybe try to limit that as much as possible. But these 3 really solid options. The reason why I avoid these is the aiolis and the pepper sauces typically are a creamier base. They'll have more saturated fats, compared to an olive oil, which will have more omega-3 fats, which is what we're looking for instead. So I would avoid these sauces, go for an olive oil or red vinegar or lemon juice. And that's a good meal post-workout. I'll see you guys for the next video.